Next shift.
Yo, what up?
Ooh.
Interesting.
How's it going?
Or D3.
Okay. I need to lock in for this one.
So bad.
Hey, who?
I'm gonna
what are
turn
the
this
names?
down, definitely kind of low though. I might turn it off because it's
No,
pretty
I think
loud.
you could get like
Okay, yeah, I'm not listening to stuff talk. Damn, what the hell? 40-minute recording. Oh, that's right. It's D2 games. I'm gonna try and not I want to get through both games, so I'm not gonna try. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak already. I'm going to try and not pause as much as I can, but no promises. I tend to analyze things a little bit too heavy. Good body there. I like the challenge. You got him quick. Didn't give him any options. It's important. I like that too. Just pretty basic stuff. You kind of left your guy there, 91 in the corner. I would have tried to pick him up just a tad earlier, but you still get possession, so irrelevant. Okay, this is kind of unfortunate from your defense, or 16. Like he's so close to the puck, but it just gets hit. Oh my lord, it gets hit out very far. This is like the first time I've spoke today, so. Okay, good. You need to instantly. I would go for a pass back right here, right? Because if I'm lagging, damn. Because you still get through there. Yeah, I mean, if we inch forward, if you go for the pass back, I mean, in my opinion, I think you could have gotten there. Like if you hit a little crouch, right? If you crouch, your stick's gonna go a little bit further on the ice. You can do whatever you can to beat him. Even if he gets this puck through, it's gonna go directly over onto 16, right? And he can come take it, or it's gonna come short and land for 19, but he's instantly covered, both ways. So this is already not really a great idea from, I don't even know who 76 is, but is that Axe number? It's that's incredible. What a catch, what a pass. But I'm just talking about the most basic thing. Style was covered by two people. It's the fact that he even caught that pass and was open is it's good. Nice. I like the decision from 16. Okay, you're opening the ice. Okay, this is right here, right? You have an entire full stamina bar, and you have two teammates that are kind of looking to get out. What you need to do is you need to ensure that I would honestly pick up speed and come skate into this, right? Because if 12 doesn't leave and 16 does, then 12 is going to be on the back door. And if something goes wrong and you shoot it over in the corner, 15 is probably still going to be around that spot. Okay, so he's backing up, actually. So he's even in front of the goalie. So once you see this, once you see this come over to you, I would instantly just start, I would stam dump, get into this. Because, I mean, look how much distance you have between them, right? If you just get there early, then you have a lot of speed to move where they're being slow, right? And I would kind of just gauge whether or not you can. I mean, just know how offensive you can be, because like I said, both of these guys actually left for you. So now in this situation, you don't want to be throwing it up just a chip on net, because I mean, even though style is there, you have room to take, and you have you definitely have a play you can make here. So I would have faked going up and then came out middle, right, like this. I mean, not exactly like that, but kind of because then you want to lead him this way and then get it onto your forehand and lead it really wide out. Use your body to protect the puck, and then you'll lead yourself into an attacking position where both of your you have one defenseman and one offenseman covering you. So you need to be getting like offensive in this position, and don't get scared, and hide away from the pressure that you can put onto them. Okay, you're really leeching off of 32 here. You need to recognize like you have these guys back checking, and if he keeps leading into here, 16 is eventually going to get to him. So he's going to have to take this line, and that just leads him into 12. So you need to stick a little closer to 32. You can slow down like around here, but you need to be able to boost and get to him in the corner. Not boost, but stand up. So I would kind of like route down through this, and then slow down, and then if you need to come in and get him, then you can always take a little take a little turn like this, and get him whichever direction he gives. You don't want to torpedo him because you're cooked. But in this position right here, I am slamming this on the ground, like just directly in front of you. I would have done it even a little bit earlier because that's what the time is. Like right here, I would have made this pass. Because even if this guy can't play it, he can still send it back up to me, and then it's just game. Triangle of death. But like if you guys get possession here, you see 16, 76, and 32. All three are there. They have 3 players in your zone. So there's going to be a gap somewhere, right? Good. So you guys get possession. All right, that's unfortunate. This puck probably... Number 12 shouldn't be following you here, right? If number 12 was where he should have been, puck goes across, number 12 gets it, and then this push is happening. This guy's going to have to stay on style. This guy's either going to have to turn or keep moving, but no matter what happens, there's a lot of distance that's going to have to be covered. Let me see if I can get this higher quality, because I don't know why this isn't... Oh, Lord, I just lost my position. Where were we? Well, I lost where we were. That's unfortunate. I don't think any goals were scored, though. Well, I mean, you knew what I was talking about. There just is too much, yeah, wait, I'm just gonna redraw the play. The guy's got the puck over here. If 12 routes through here, the puck goes across, right? And then, yeah, it's just a push. And then, worst case scenario, this guy gets collapsed on the boards. He's got, through to the corner. And he's also got, like a drop back to where you are, because they're going to have a player running back, and you're going to be completely undefended. So you just got to think about the future of the play. Okay, I would slow up even a little bit more here, right? Because obviously 91 is a little bit of a threat, but okay, 32 needs, in every situation, needs to come down and shoot this. Every single situation. Because you're covering 91, so this is a foolish pass to try and make. And this is not a terrible play, but the pass has to get to him, and he has to make a good shot, right? Whereas this guy is already like set up to do whatever he needs, and he has a lot of time to think about where he's shooting, what stick angle, how hard, how high, Wow. What a play from them. That is some great handle work by Danimals. This is rough, right? It's a 3-on-2. How do we get stuck in a 3-on-2? Okay, so Style loses the puck. Okay. Style lost it. Put you guys on a 1-on-3. You have 12 chasing. I would have tried to close the distance just a little. Like, I would have slowed down a lot more here, right? Because if the puck goes overhead to 91, that's going to suck. But you are in the passing lane, and you have a lot of time to make this decision, right? So the more that these guys close in on you, you can just kind of gauge like what's going to happen. And if you slow down like to this point, you're a lot closer to this and can play into this while also covering this passing lane, right? Because if they're trying to, they're making like a right triangle, right? Which isn't necessarily great because they want to be, they want someone over here. Because if you're here, Like the puck can come behind you and you can't slow down or else 91's going to get away. Um, and then they can just play a 2-on-1 on the back door. But now that you've fully committed to this guy, 32 can come in and shoot and 19 can come in and shoot. So you're kind of just damage controlling. You're not literally trying to man mark someone. It's just straight damage control in this situation. So you need to make the decision on how do I alleviate the most stress off my goalie? And that's just trying to get into any passing lane you can. So I would try and you want to make this guy's job as hard as possible because if he can make the easiest pass ever, then that's just gonna come across and whatever, or vice versa. Comes down and sends it up. Like it just you need to ensure that you are applying pressure onto them so that they don't have the time that they want to make the decision they want. I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you can just ask me. Like you can just send me a DM and say, "Hey, I don't get this." Oh boy, this is already a long as hell. But oh yeah, I mean, I guess we can talk about this right here. Literally in this situation, you got to see where number 12 is. Right, he's gonna keep following this line down. I would hope. If he doesn't, then this is a tragedy. But I would genuinely just turn out into this, right? Fully turn, because if he comes out wide, he's gonna have to shoot through 91 and onto your goalie, right? And if he wants to come across, 12 should have it. Um, because if you try and cook him this realistically, I don't know how he gets through here because you guys are set up well to block this. Hence why this is not a great pass. But oh, number 12 starts sliding for no reason and then gets beat. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Daniel's kind of just shit on y'all. Unfortunate. That was a great play by Danimals. He kind of snuck right through there. You're not really marking your guy as well as you should, but I mean, they don't really play him, so. Okay. I've seen this happen a lot to like a bunch of different players, right? So you're following him, cool. You're man marking. You're on him now. You got to think about what does he want to do? He doesn't want to come up this. He doesn't want to come up the boards like this because he's gonna come into style, and there's an immediate threat up the boards. So what is he gonna try and do? He's gonna try and play his stamina advantage and push to the middle. So like I said, every time that the puck is coming towards your net, it's technically a damage control situation, right? The only time in which it probably wouldn't be damage control is like a 1-on-4, right? If there's one person coming against four people, it's like you guys need to get the puck and go play on opposite. Like you guys need to go play the opposition, and get the puck and go find a gap that because one of their players is out of position, which means that multiple of your players are going to be open. But right, I mean, this is not that exact situation. It's just a 2-on-2, right? But the puck comes out. You need to already be turning in to ensure that he can't make this inside route onto your goalie. Because if you turn in here and you use your full stam, you can get into this and play through it, right? But he fakes going this way, or you think he's not gonna get the puck, but he's actually he's a righty or a lefty, and he stretches his stick way out there to get it, and now you're magically beat, and then now you have to chase him down in another 2-on-1. Okay, leads to a goal. What a shot. These guys are shooting hunters right now. Nice. Good try on the block. I like your good presence there in the middle. Okay, Style needs to stop trying to hit people. I don't know what he's doing. He's not being open. Okay, good stick. Okay, you need to slow down. Slow down. Way slow down here, right? You get this? You see this position? You need to slow down instantly because what do you have? A big fat player right there. What does he have? He has a drop. Okay? If he plays a drop, cool. He plays a drop. You come out with 19. Style slows down and waits for 32 to come into him. Whatever. But if he keeps playing this and you slow down and he's coming in and blah, 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 it's an explosion, right? he's gonna have to come way out wide and start route through into this pressure. Because if he tries to play anything through this, he's just instantly gonna get blocked by you guys. You guys are squeezing him. Like I call this like a sandwich. Because you're literally sandwiching him between you two. So as a defenseman, whenever you see a play like this, every single time you have a back checker, you need to think about how you can get your back checker into the play, and that means slowing them down, right? So let's say, for instance, I'm gonna draw on two different. I'm gonna draw on yellow and black here. Forget about this play over on the right. If you have, let's say, an opposition coming down from here, actually, I want to move it just a little bit. I'm gonna move it like here. You have an opposition coming right there. That's actually really close. That's really close to the net. I don't want to be that close to the net. Right there. You are, let's say, right here, because you are out on the boards, right? And you are right here. And you have a teammate right here, right? And he's chasing him down. You need to think about not getting in front of him. You need to think about rather forcing him to the side like this. So that, because like even though you just want to force him out across, and even though it's not necessarily helping your goal, like in a one-on-one situation, that's not necessarily what's going to help you, right? Like sometimes it's good. Like you want to funnel them outside, but in this situation, whenever he's over here, you would want to already have been over here, funneling him to the closest directions you can to get him out, right? But since that's not the case, and you have a back checker coming, then you need to work on forcing the player over, so that they can basically you can play them out of the game. Like they're just gonna have to either run into you and you stick it away, and the player comes out and grabs it, or your back checker is gonna come in and swipe the puck to one of the boards. It happens 1,000 times. I can show you. Well, I can't show you clips of it, but I probably have one, and I probably have one of those situations in the last 5 clips in my medal right now. But let's talk. Let's see. Let's talk about what happens with style, right? So we keep pushing. You keep moving forward, right? And what does he do? Or this is not style. I don't know who this is. 19. He just stays with the puck, right? Because if you... Well, no, style plays what he does. He needs to. But if you slow down where you were here, boom. You guys already have the puck, right? But you give them room, which just adds more pressure. And he gets to play it through, right? This would have never even happened had you had stopped. And then, okay, they get possession back. And again, okay, and you prematurely turn out. I actually don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't. There's nothing in this situation where you would ever want to even turn. Like, the position, the point in which you even think to turn out, it's like right here. You know, like, oh, your player's not getting the puck. You need to alt and press S, right? So you can stop instantly. You need a 0.5 second stop. And you need to stam dump to get onto 19 so he can't 1T it into your goalie. But now he's in front uncovered. And he actually gets the touch, but just, I don't know, some miscommunication. Not sure. And this, you know what? Like, right here, I would prefer, like, you can try and come up the wall, right? That's not really it's not a bad pass, but you just need to, like, you need to go for a tap, you know? I don't want you to do, like, a fluid like, don't do a fluid push, because that's kind of hard to gauge how fast it's going. Literally just do a tap, and then it's gonna go how hard you tap it, right? So you kind of, like, know. And they're not gonna have any weird, like, momentum increase, all that random shit happening. Because, they're slowly closing down that angle onto the, like, up the boards. And, like, even in this situation, you could still have gotten there if you just pushed it harder. But you have 12 open across, right? Never forget that. You can always go to your other defenseman. And he's got room to skate and move it, These guys can keep moving. You know what? No. I actually like this pass better, because you have both forwards coming up. If you get it across, these guys are both targeting you. You get this across, somebody's open. Your entire push down the rink, somebody's going to be open. I would be surprised if this wouldn't result in a shot on goal. So, try and find, like, the percentage plays. You get that's over, it's literally you guys are, like, at 60% against 40%. You know? Well, I guess that's not really. I would rather say like 75 against 50 because I'm not gonna count your goalie, but that's just what I'm saying. It's like play into your strengths and play the gaps that they make, and their gap here is at 19 is on you. That's honestly the issue, because 76 could like be back checking, but you know it's just an interesting situation how y'all even get here, because if you had gotten like a standard touch, like it could have gone instantly up to Style, like right here I would one tee it directly up the board straight to Style, because he's got room, you know, and they like you've got this push right. Once again, there's still 3 players, but because this angle is a little bit more secluded and 32 hasn't yet gapped up on 15, this is probably a better play than going to 12 here, because 12 is gonna have to receive it backwards rather than Style just coming to the boards and taking it out. Spent way too long on that, but and then wow, what a miscom from them. He should come back around to you. Okay, 91's not covering his guy. That's all right. It's a good play, or that's good recognizing from them. Okay, you take a little bit too long here to decide what you want to do. Be a little bit more like diligent when you're going to grab the puck. Like, you know where the puck is gonna stop. It's gonna stop here at the boards. So if you're like not really sure where you're gonna grab the puck, then turn out and skate with the puck and then take it up. That's a good way. That's a good rule of thumb whenever you're just trying to receive the puck. Because if you came out to the boards and then skated, like you would have received the puck and still had momentum to go forward. But now you completely did you turned 90 degrees by crouching, right? So you already lost half your speed. And in this situation, right, you need to instantly find this pass across and give it to him so he can get out. And if you are uncomfortable doing this or you don't see it and you're just thinking I need to get the puck up the rink, then forget this back half of the ice. If you're just not able to do that and you're in the middle of a league game, then think about it. Who's first? You know? Because if he gets it, he can send it back to you or come back around. You know, it's like just play. Like even here, it's a great idea to just swing it through. You know, swing it back through. But you fail in it because this guy has closed the entire gap on you, and now you've let up a breakaway. Great save from whoever that is. Is that Milk? That can't be Milk. Okay, nice. You make room. No. Okay. 16 routes back here, right? And he doesn't have the jump on Terra. You can see that here, right? By the time that you send it, he's not in front of 91. Right? Even when the time comes through, like I just don't even know. Did he board bounce? Does he still have stamina? I can't really tell from this replay, because if he says like I'm fast, like up same. Actually, wait. Let's hear this. What?
Going reverse. Look.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, Terra makes a absolute blunder. Does that Terra on that team? Yeah, he hits him. Why would he do that? Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is insane. I'll slow it down. Watch what Terra does. He has a great turn. He's got a very fast turn. It's still very fast. And then he ends up boosting at this point. Rather than just turning and then boosting and going and playing it, he goes for the hit or something. And he just gets destroyed.
Look.
That's insane, because all of that happens before, all that happens after the pass leaves the ground, which is just beyond me. It's an insane decision to make. But I mean, it gets through.
Nice.
But in every situation, like most of the time, you won't have a defender dilly dallying, right? He's gonna actually be playing the guy and keeping enough distance. You have room to skate, right? And I mean, I like obviously you found this play and it worked. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. So you know, I'm not gonna like knock you because if you knew something I didn't and it just worked, bang, good for you. But you have a lot of room to skate here, and none of your guys are inherently open. I mean, you have this guy kind of like, I mean, if you get a really fast pass to him on the boards and he can pick it up and move it, then like, yeah. But 16, if he grabs it here, like this is just the one play where Terra makes a mistake and goes for a hit for no reason. I mean, he genuinely just runs straight into him and boosts. He uses his stamina and his turning arc widens really wide and ends up running into 16. And it just barely, if he didn't even hit him, if he slowed down and just stopped, then the puck would have had enough stamina. Not stopped, but he slowed down enough and gone like wide. He would have had time to get to that puck.
Nice. Let's try.
That was an insane save. Give me cross.
Dude, he got it with his backhand.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be one of those where the goalie's just gonna be
Oh, that's
robbing
good.
everything.
That's
Good call.
interesting.
Dude, he got it with his backhand.
This is kind of like forcing the pass, you know, trying to make this. I mean, like in this instant, I guess. Maybe it's like maybe.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those.
That's just like it's hard to like judge because I need to go back a couple frames. It's like. I mean, you have 16 up same, and that's the only reason why I'm like talking about this, because if 16 weren't there, you know, and he recovered by like 19, then like yeah, I would say, you know, make that pass because you have somebody coming at you, like just go for it. But like in this position to decide to pass to decide to pass to 15 whenever 91 can turn out onto it is a little bit rash, but because he's ready for it. Like you know, you see him turn up, he can stamina, you know, dump, get into that. I would just gone up Sam because he can route through and take an early shot to style, or he can, or like he has to come to him so he can make an early pass to style, or you know, fake in, come out, and then you know, whatever he needs to do, shoot opposite corner or something. I don't know.
Like it's gonna be one of those where the goalie's just gonna be
But-
robbing everything.
But that was good. That was good damage control there.
You can get to that? I think you can.
Yeah, I would try.
Okay,
I'll turn
I like
it
you
over to you.
staying
Yeah.
relevant onto your player. You know 76
Yeah.
is your guy. Nice. Now you're forward
Nice.
because of the way that they're nice. They set up. Okay,
Press
this
on.
is another thing where it's like you're making a really hard to catch pass. Right? Like if you want this to go to style, then move yourself a little bit and swing it out the boards, right? Because if it comes out the boards, like he can turn back onto this and play it, you know, and you can skate up, he can skate up, and you can come across, you know, and then he'll have an option to you, right? Breaking out is not like a super linear thing. It's like you can lose and gain, you know, ground as long as you guys make a. I mean, you don't want to like go left and then right and then back left. Like that's not really a like the opposition is going to get into the position that they want at that point. You're losing too much like pressure because they're trying to counter or they're trying to defend a counter, right? So, but since you decide to go for the direct pass like forward, he's going to get clamped. And you even have a little bit of more room to skate here, right? Like 12. If I were 12, I would bounce off the boards and come out wide, right? Because if I can do that, then 91's going to have to move. But if your player doesn't do that and he stays on the board, no, so he does go for it. He literally he goes to come out so that you can skate up because 91 is either going to follow 16 or come across with 12. But the style comes off the boards. Does he get it? No. He just got picked up by 32, right? And if you put that around the boards, then he's going to have to turn back and come into it, and that's like a 100% play. Right, like if anything happens wrong, it's just a genuine mechanical
Yeah,
issue.
press me.
Not even like it's not even like oh like I'm not that good at passing. Like that's just genuinely mechanics. Like I mean, because technically you could say oh yeah, well everything's you know mechanical error. I couldn't pass it exactly onto a stick, but like that's not what I'm talking about.
It's okay.
No, you were doing so good, recognizing you had so many players in. I would have made my way over a little bit sooner, like came into here, because if they come out short, then you could go pressure that or come here, right? But you're in the correct position. Like you know where you need to go, and just be patient, right? You don't need to be moving fast all the time.
It's okay.
But you turn in and come all the way behind. You've already got this guy here, right? If the puck comes behind him, 32 is gonna play it. So, regardless, you should just slow down and gauge what 32 is gonna do if he gets the puck, right? And that is, I guarantee you, not handle backwards straight into your stick, you know? Because if I were him, 32, if I picked the puck up right here, I would have just tapped out right up to this guy. And this guy would have, right, bleh, I would have done this. And then it would have came out on this guy's stick, and he would have been climbing north on your goalie for either of those options, and you could have been here to defend that.
You batted it out.
And instead of being, in this lane, right? If you had slowed down up until this point, I don't really know what it was, like this or something. Then you probably could have boosted to do, or just use your stamina to get over to that puck, and been on an offensive attack with 2 other players trailing you to go pressure them, right? A 3-on-2. It's another thing where you could just drop it. Since you would have used all your stamina, right, to get to that puck, you could have dropped it back to 16, came out wide, and then let the play develop while you're, an accessory.
Are you jumping in again? Yep.
High. Or wide.
All right. Nice. Good cover on 32. Yep. Good pickup.
Fine with that.
Good patience.
Oh, you're gone.
Okay, this is another egregious Terra mistake,
that.
right? You have a lot of room here, and Terra should 1 million. This is a really good angle. If the puck comes here, right? He can skid onto this, but Terra just slows down, right? But the puck has to go up in the air and land at this position. That is probably never gonna happen because of this tight angle. Like, it has to go too high, if you know what I'm saying. So you could think, okay, we'll go around. Not really. That guy's covered. This guy's double covered, and if you get it over here, then he can pick it up. Sure. I don't know. Does it go all the way over there?
Time.
Okay, it comes short, right? Okay, and Terra he hits the puck and makes an egregious mistake, right? I would have put this over this way, right? He can chase us down and play the 1-on-1. Or even like over, like, or even just through this way, like, just get him what you can.
Fine with
But I mean, like I said, play the gap. He's got quite a large, box here. Like, he's got all that room to play into. So don't send it, behind him. That's not really gonna. I mean, I'm not like shit talking. I'm just saying, like,
Time.
play to your strengths.
Oh, you're gone.
Terra has the puck here and just gives away possession for 0 reason. So, I mean, this is what I call getting rewarded for making mistakes.
Yeah, sure.
Three
Easy.
seconds. 3 seconds.
Okay, I'm only gonna
What's that?
take this to about 45 seconds. I mean 45 minutes. So I'm probably going to.
End of
Well, I don't know. I might do this last period, and then go into the next game and just look at the goals and see what occurred. This is interesting. This needs to just come directly across to you. It's way too far forward. Bad pass. Team wins it back, though. Good pickup.
Nice.
Okay, I like the
Oh, good work.
attempt.
You press that.
If we're talking about, like, mechanics and stuff, like, it just depends how, comfortable you are. Because you do have both your defensemen behind you, right? So, if you're thinking about beating this guy, depending on how confident you are, if you're wanting to take the extra touch, you could come out wide like this and then just jolt back, You could hit bait him to the left. You could, like, crouch. You could crouch, hold A little bit, and then uncrouch and just go, or crouch. Oh my gosh. I need to. You know what? I'm gonna open up the game. I'm gonna open up the game because that's all right. That's the better idea because I can't explain this the proper way. Because it is kind of a. Is this capturing puck with the proper application? I need to. Okay, how about this? I hope this isn't lagging. If this is lagging, this is sad. Let me just go into practice. Dang. Okay. Right? If you're thinking about pulling the puck close to you, if you want to bait them out, okay, my stream is lagging. Or my video is lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. If you're thinking about coming out, then you can hit bait him like this and then do that, you know, and then come in and shoot or whatever. I had to. If I couldn't explain that, I would have killed myself. But I mean, like, wait, you're a righty, right? Yes, you're a righty. Yeah, so I mean, you technically can get a really harsh like cut across here because you're a righty, and obviously Terra's kind of close, so you want to like push it forward. But this is a mechanical thing I'm talking about. This is not advice. This is just something that if you want to practice, this is something you can think about.
Nice.
Because if you can make that early cut before this, then you might be able to route yourself to the middle. But in this position, if you know you can't get a good backhand shot, then try and lay it like under like right here, through him onto this. But that's like a really like high percentage pass or low. I don't know what how about high percentile? Like that's like a very hard pass. I'm just making up words now. I know percentile's a real word, but I'm
Nice.
just like.
That's you.
All laps are.
Okay, this is all Canoodle's fault. This is irrelevant.
Damn.
Fork is probably gonna dump it down now. Yep. Nice block.
You might win. I think you win. Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm intrigued to see what you do here, because you got to look at the angle of this player, right? I'm gonna try and ego this, right? I'm gonna bait myself left, do that same thing again. I'm gonna move the puck, bait myself left, and then come out right, like I'm trying to turn back into this. And I'm gonna keep all my speed, and then I'm gonna just turn out and go wide, so I can try and just get a little bit of turn out of act, then I'm clean through, right? But in this position, if you're uncomfortable, then swing it out. You know, like you can literally swing it as hard as you want down through here because you have a player this far back. Okay.
You might win. I think you win. Yeah.
This is a good play. I honestly thought if Act puts his stick out earlier, I think he might get this. But, oh my gosh, that was so close. He just literally went over the puck. That's a good play. You found him in the corner, and he went to the corner, right?
You might.
Which is good because most of the time, you know, like I'm expecting my guys to come into the net, but if he just knows how you play, then I mean, because half the time this puck is just gonna get shot on net, and like that's like what will happen in D1, right?
You win. Yeah.
Like there's just gonna be a shot, but if you're not confident, right? Realistically, this guy's already have routed in, and like he's sitting here, and you just throw it on net, and he's literally just sitting on the goalie. But you know, obviously your player's really far out here, so it's not really an option, and you find the around as the play develops, so that's good. Good job staying there for him. This has to go directly right back to you, and then as you like, because this can come out to 12, but he's gonna get clobbered by 4 sticks. So it should come to you, and then you go to 12 while he's, you know, these guys are fiddling around, and you're, you know, bang.
Bounce like that.
Okay, and then he just
What up?
sends it into the net. Great.
He has no stuff on me. If I'm up, clear it. Get me.
Hmm.
Nah, that's pretty
Go a
insane.
little bit faster here.
Nice kick.
What is that hitting? Thank God.
Okay.
Nah, that's pretty insane.
That's a good pass. You take way too wide of a route. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice kick.
I would,
Nah, that's pretty.
like, you know what 19 wants, right? So what you should do is kind of just slow down a bit.
Insane.
Slow down, like, don't move so fast. You know, the play has to develop. If this guy comes out, boom, he's got him. But you need to be ready to pick him up if he comes out. Because he's trying to angle him out to the wide, wide onto his own man and group him up, right? That's bad for them, good for you. But you can tell right here, this puck is 1,000,000% coming across, and he's going to move it around. Out of that, it's just going to be a pass across. Because you guys have both way overcommitted to this guy and this half of the rink, and now you guys have completely let up a complete wall of open ice where this guy can just play through. Because even if this guy gets through, well, he can play into that. He can play into that too. You guys are just completely cooked here because of the decisions. Wow, Tara has fumbled the puck so many
What
times
about
this
today?
game. It's just like insane mistakes.
Thank God. That's not in.
That's his third like extremely blatant mistake.
A big swing.
Dude.
Back.
Nice, good coverage. Good job reading the
Not
play,
blocked,
getting
dude.
into the
Fucking
middle.
time.
Nice, good patience from Style. Great move. Yep. See, that's that confidence coming into play. He knows how to get like through. He just needs to work on finishing.
Yeah, shoot out.
Like Style's really good at envisioning how to beat a player, but he doesn't know how to get that like final touch off to finish the puck. So you should work on that. Obviously, your player's in front of you. I mean, that like we can go back and look at why.
Nice try.
You kind of bobble around here. You stay in front of him, which is
Yeah,
good.
shoot out.
And you overcommit, really hard overcommit to the boards, right? Instead of committing this hard, slow down, right? And get your stick into a more of a like pass blocking position, right? So you can close this gap, like slowly ease up into here and like kind of I don't really know how to emphasize this, but you just got to like just imagine you're like a wall moving across the ice and you're just slowly pushing them into the boards.
Yeah, shoot.
Because if you get this puck, right? If you're trying to play it and you get your stick out into this like way early, he can't do anything. You've won this puck already.
Shoot out.
But I don't know. I guess I'm not really sure. Yeah, play the puck here.
Nice try.
Like
Yeah,
you're
shoot
totally
out.
yeah. I mean that's just rough. And you let your guy get in front of you, so you could have taken the puck, and you also allow them to get a backdoor shot. So it's
Maybe.
like two oopsies in one play.
Yeah, it's so weak.
Okay, good job turning back, recognizing the threat. Okay. I wouldn't use all your stamina there because there's no threat, right? Nobody's posing a threat at all right here. 76 is the wrong direction. If it goes to 91, he's in the corner, right? You can just slowly ease up onto him, and you don't want to instantly book it onto him. And 32 is once again facing the wrong direction. So there's no threat. Don't use any stamina. So you use your stamina while you're 10 kilometers an hour, and now you've used over half and you're only 14. And then now you've used all of it and you're sitting at 21 or 22, I guess. I mean, and you're not even close to Terra, right? But if you just slowly accelerate, not even slowly, but if you just accelerate normal by holding W, you'll get into this.
Let's lose.
Okay,
That's what
they
we
do
lost.
nothing with it, fortunately, but that's
I
just
mean,
another thing about conserving stamina on defense. Nice, good job using none because, like I said, no threat. Like, keep your stamina to play it.
Oh god, that was way too slow. Sorry about that.
Okay, your goalie's
No,
milk.
it's all good.
Okay.
Okay, I need to focus on getting open.
My fault. My fault.
Nice, good coverage on 19. Now you've kind of let him up.
My fault.
Your goalie can totally play this, right? Think about what range your goalie has. He can dash left and probably cover all the way out to this. I would say this is probably something that he could stick. So I would try and play more here because your sticks will both meet like at this point, right? You gotta trust your goalie. If you never trust your goalie, you're gonna like make too many mistakes. And you get the puck here, but your goalie would have had a better clear, and you guys wouldn't have conceded another shot. Attempt. How about? But you block it again, so good on you.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Close.
Nice. Good job getting in there.
Should win.
Okay, you need to like really be more proactive with your stick. Your stick is kind of just sitting here dead for most of the play, right? Really get it out. Like, think about how you're gonna beat them. And you know that you have a longer reach on this side, so you can play it over here. Like, you could turn away if you want. Or, alternatively, grab it with your backhand, move it to your forehand, and then come along, like, let's say that you're kind of moving yourself. You're going to backhand onto your forehand, and then you just bounce it off the boards. And, like, I would go even more of a shallow angle. Or if you're not comfortable with any of that, then just turn out. But, it's not working. You're fast-laying him here. But you just look at where your stick is. It's in your crotch. If it's way out earlier and you push it to the boards, you're going to be ahead of this guy. He doesn't even hit you. You could have been on a 3-on-2, but your stick is just sitting stagnant, right? Get your stick activated. You know how they say in real hockey, like, stick on the ice. Like, get that shit in the game. And not that it wasn't on the ice, but I'm just saying, like, it's the same kind of, like, thing. Okay, and another thing here, like, I mean, you probably could have sticked the puck again in this situation. Right there, you lose the puck for no reason. Come back around, right? You take a insane route super wide, right? Your player's sitting still. And you're so fast that if you want to come out into this and get in front of him, you can, because if he turns out, you can still turn really fast and get to him because you are fast and he is not, right? But you take an insane early turn about 15 feet from him and he just walks his way through. And you end up realizing, oh shit, I made a mistake, and you recorrect going from this back to this. My gosh. YouTube is so finicky. I should have downloaded this and used VLC. Or alternatively, I would prefer replay files in the future, but this is totally gettable. Right? Your stick is 1,000,000% reaching that. And if you swing that shit out and you miraculously manage to get it right through here, there is literally a chance that Sal could get to this if he's full stamina. Not only would you defend it, but you'd also put your player on a breakaway, right? But your stick is just like you're lagging behind the play. Oh my gosh. And you've closed so much distance, but your stick is still doing nothing. Right? Get your stick in the game. And then you swipe like a freaking grandma. Come on, bro. Come on, Kit. I know you're not a grandma.
Yeah, you got it.
Be proactive.
You can shoot this?
Good.
Oh, my bad.
That was a good attempt.
That's fine.
That's so selfish from Style. He should have came out boards to you, right? If he does come out boards to you, and whenever you get a good teammate that will. Style's just trying to ego this, which is fine. I mean, it's 2-0 and he's down. It's like he probably feels helpless. But this is not your fault. This just comes down to you, right? And this guy's facing the wrong way, and you're coming in here. You can skate it in. He should turn in. And then you just give the puck out to him and you leave. And if he leaves and goes out to 19, then you go in. But you guys are never in 1,000,000 years are you guys losing the puck off of this pass, right? Unless it comes behind you and 19 comes and gets it, right? You guys aren't losing this, so 12 doesn't need to be scared and come back to this, It can come to you because you guys are in full possession with no pressure. Style has no pressure, you have no pressure, and 12 has no pressure. The only player who's pressured in this position is 16. They're in shambles. If this comes to you, 12 turns in, and it comes up to Canoodle, it's game. Not game, but you guys are scoring.
It's fine.
And he turns in. He literally turns in because he has this and this, right? But the instant pass to you was ready. But now, Style, as a lefty, he's got his stick way over there, right? Because it's pivoting on this side, not on this side. So he's got his stick way over wide, and it's probably already here. So Style would have to crouch, turn it to his forehand, and pass across. Does that happen? He tries it. And the pass needs to be made right now. Right now. Right. Too late.
Dude.
Oh,
Okay, you let your guy get away from you.
Oh,
Oh, what a touch.
Dude.
Don't slow down this much. You need to stay with 76. No, 12 can always come. You need to let 12 come across here and play 91 as you've pushed back with 76 and 19. Because 19 can come out wide, but as long as you play along with 76, you can eventually get into this passing lane, you know, and try and play whatever you need, you know. I'm just...
I got
It's hard to envision a play that is, you know, 8 seconds down the
Force.
line. That's a great stretch touch where you crouch and get it. Beautiful.
Nice.
That was a great decision, great defense.
Okay.
You totally made up for your mistake.
Fuck me, I thought I could control it, man.
And then
Nice.
yeah, I mean it's just like, and this is another thing. Like I don't like if
Force
Canoodle
with that.
If just
Nice.
gets his stick in the play and like doesn't fuck around with it and gets it moving, like look, he's got his stick in his crotch, man. Just swing it to the corner. You guys have both your... They literally are cooked. They've got both people ready. Like, this just has to go through somewhere. Get it out. You guys are in a terrible, like, technical 4-on-1, or 4-on-2, if we're talking about the side that the play's on. If the play's over here, then yeah, 32's further out, but nobody's even near 32. So that's what I'm saying, it's 4-on-2.
Okay.
And it comes out to Style because Canoodle is not being procced with his stick and not getting it ready. He's not taking away he's not getting rid of any pressure, right? And that's not the idea when you're in this position and you've got 3 people coming back on you and you know you can get the puck first. The idea is not try and get control. It is trying to not get scored on.
Fuck me, I thought I could control it, man.
So yeah, don't make that I thought I could control it mistake. Fucking
Right now.
crowd screaming. Oh, this is so long. It's gonna be an hour.
It's second period. We out of time.
Oh my gosh, wait, it's only the second period. I thought it was the third period.
Dude, wow.
Bomba
That
class.
makes no sense.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the remainder of
Got
the
that?
second period, and then I'm just gonna go find the goals. Wait, what
Oh,
does Sal
That
say?
makes Dude, we out of time.
I'm not gonna lie, if I were Sal, I would just leave this for 16 to come and get it again.
Dude, wow. That makes no sense.
Anyways. Up Sam? Yep. Terrible.
I sent you a
That's a
bullet.
bad receival, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Good decision. Really
Hard
quick
time,
up to
hard time,
15.
yeah.
Yep. Stay on the wall here. Don't let 76 like yeah, that's 12's guy. Good. That's good like decision making to slow it down, but like this is 1,000,000% a pass. And like right here, the goalie knows it's a pass too, so turn out. Honestly, genuinely turn out.
Oh my god, nice try.
I don't think he even got a stick on it. I think he's just...
On that.
Okay, these are interesting. I'm not sure if you're really curious about them or not, but what I would do, right, is play to your advantage. What's your advantage? Boom, he's on the board. So I would...
On that.
This is good pressure, but you kind of get onto him too quick. What you can do here is you have a lot of stamina. Oh my gosh, you don't even use any of it. You literally don't even use any of it. You have full stamina. Like I said, you're a wall. pushing him into the boards, right? You can just get this puck just because you're pushing him into the boards. But instead, you try and cut him off like you're playing in the middle of the ice. Don't do that, right?
No.
He plays it up and gets it past you because he doesn't just continue bot running down the wall. You should slow down and play it with him. You should play dynamically. You shouldn't play linearly. And even in this situation, when you're doing like when he's coming back on you, swing yourself out wide, right? So if he wants to come out, then you're just covering him again. And if he wants to come pivot back in, boom, you're just slowly following him, right? You're keeping your distance. But in this situation, he doesn't. He wants to keep coming down the wall. So what are you gonna do? Come out, and then keep pushing him in. Because now you're along with him. Then you've got your stick pushing him into the wall. And now you've just completely taken the puck. If you're this slow somehow, you've got all the stamina. You're gonna beat him. You're gonna beat him way earlier than that. But instead, you let him get past you, and he gets to make the play. It doesn't do anything.
God damn.
But like I'm saying, it's
Legit fucking peak form.
Nice, good take.
You're alone though. I don't got it. I can't help you. And I missed the puck. Holy fuck.
that rhymed. Dr. Seuss up in the building. Okay, that's just typical slot coverage.
That's fine.
Fuck.
Damn, you read that.
He didn't read that. It was obvious. This is another thing where it's like, don't be concerned about him coming through here because you got a player, right? He's coming onto him. So what you need to do is you need to plant yourself here, and if he comes really close to you like this, then that you can move forward and get him. Or if he comes anywhere short, then your teammate is literally moving onto him. So, right, he wants to come. He notices, hey, if you just slow down here, right? If you slow down earlier and you force him and you make him decide to come through here, then Canoodle's gonna reach him, or you are gonna reach him once you come into him. But the thing is, your goalie is ready for a shot from this angle, right? If a player scores from this angle, they're insane, right? They're gonna have to shoot from here. But if they come anywhere closer, they're cooked, right? Because you guys are gonna get him. But now that he's come this close, you guys have literally bridged this. This is probably his area that he can get through. And by the time that he moves into here, Canoodle will have closed this room, right? By the time he gets here, Canoodle will be here, way past him. So you need to slow down earlier and force him into here rather than forcing him to come around you and make it a completely different play. Oh my goodness. That is insanely close. He gets exactly what he wants, right? Don't let him do that. That's like the one thing I do all the time, and I calm to my teammates. I tell them, hey, I'm going to push him into you so that they know to keep playing this. And like right there you could say Canoodle, or Canoodle, let's squeeze or something, or just like squeeze him in, and then he's gonna get pushed into that little funnel, and then he's gonna get either a shot from like above the circle that he doesn't want to take, right? Because Milk is a great goalie and has all the time in the world to respond to it, which is a strong suit of his. Compared to, being able to route through past all your other players and making Milk make a save off of the dash, right? He's east-westing your goalie. That's a bad. So forcing a goal, sometimes you just have to leave it up to your goalie. Like there's some points where they've progressed so far in the play that you have to where you just have to damage control. Like that's just it. Like that's why hockey is great, is because it's like there's no certainty that you're going to be able to defend everything.
10 seconds.
So
Up.
once again, just keep
I'll try.
trying to force them into your hand.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, you guys score here. Where? Oh, you kind of have the puck close to this play.
Fine.
So you guys are in your own zone. Styles crashing your guy for no reason.
That's fine.
Well, hold on. I want to back up and make sure.
That way.
Oh, yeah, so Styles literally just following your guy. I'm not sure why.
Fine. That's high. I'm going counterattack.
pass.
Go left. Shot. There it is.
Fine.
Okay, that's
Great
one.
shot from
Thank you.
Knoodle. 4 goals scored.
I gotta play.
It was either rip it and when you passed it, or shoot, or pass it like 5 seconds earlier.
That is the slowest pass of all time.
And he's going back with it. Holy shit.
I'm wasting.
Nice.
Nice.
You may have slides getting covered. Yeah. Nice try though. Good luck. Good luck. I think we
Going
got
hard same pylon.
we got even too.
Oh, it took a fucking bounce off the wall. Okay, it's calculated.
I don't have the ability to fucking
Oh.
get to it.
All right. Bro. Nothing? Oh, that's why, because the intermission was extremely long.
I'm
Okay.
on the ground. Fucking
It's just,
forecheck. Spit.
Okay, Style gets it.
Yeah, just reset. Just reset.
Oh,
Nice.
cut in. Fuck.
What the fuck was
You're
that
so
boy?
open there, it probably should go to you.
That's fine. I got the guy. I'm on the ground. I'll get up though.
Not really. He was
Some
instantly
point.
covered.
It's behind me.
Oh,
You gotta go around. Your 16 is not calming this, but he wants. Oh, it's pylon K. He wants that.
It's behind me.
dog. Lucky.
I'll be on the same.
they're all missing the puck.
Far side.
I can't, dude. Fucking stuck on the
Lucky.
wall.
When is this goal? I swear I skipped to where the goal would be.
Well, that's not ideal.
Oh. So Canino lets him go. Okay. Yep.
I can't, dude. Fucking stuck
Like
on
your
the wall.
your last man, but you're on the other side, right? Because you guys are pressuring this. The only thing I would recommend here is like whenever you see something like this,
Far side.
right? You see 12 kind of inch in. If you're not gonna be the last guy, if you're not gonna play the line that's directly behind their last guy, then you need to come to the middle. Because as you can tell, right, Canoodle is technically still behind his guy, but
I
as
can't, dude. Fucking
as
stuck
the
on
play
wall.
progresses, right, once you see this happen, once you see Canoodle start to push on top of this line, right, instead of being below his guy, he's above it. Then you need to instantly turn out, use all your stamina, and get to that instantly, because that is immense pressure right there. That is not like like just slowly like meander over there. That's like instantly you're gonna have to go get onto that. And you take a high turn instead of a low turn also, which doesn't help.
Well, that's not ideal.
This is my fault. Blame it now.
no goal.
Holy shit.
Okay, 2 on
Yeah,
1.
yeah, yeah, go right, go right, go right.
Yeah, 2 on 1.
Oh my gosh, wait, is this your goal?
Fuck.
Full swap.
Where is this goal?
Play, dude.
Not sure. He's not throwing that.
Okay. You keep him out.
He's not smashing.
And I mean both your back checkers. I mean 50 yeah, Style and Pylon leave 19, right? I'm not even going to say like this is just bad from them and you. Because you're the guy, you're technically the guy on this puck, right? You play it and it hits your stick. That's why it even rotates like that. So you're playing this 12 Canoodle needs to come over to 19. This is nowhere is this your fault. Don't this is not you at all.
Not...
You respond to Canoodle's actions, right? Because he comes across you. What needs to occur here is 16 goes and gets the puck, right? Because this is coming behind him. 16 comes and gets the puck. Canoodle stays on 19, right? Just if 76 gets there before him. And Style can turn out, right? And then you come play low and give him the around option. But instead, you know, you continue to go. You think you're gonna play the puck. You look at the map. Oh shit, Canoodle on the
He's not a
puck,
smasher. He's not
and then you instantly turn and slow down, and you crouch turn to
Turn
try
up.
and get to 19, and then game.
What was that play, dude?
So yeah, 19 needed to come back. You guys
And,
scored.
Finish.
Oh, you score.
Oh, I tried to hit you on the one. I should need to communicate. that.
gonna
How?
get there.
How from this position do you score? Oh hell no! You guys got
Need to
rewarded for
communicate
this.
that.
We're gonna get there.
You guys only down 1 goal. This is an insane decision to make. Down 1 goal and with 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining in the second period. Turn out. I know you scored a goal off this, but this is rewarded for doing something wrong. Hit the boards, turn out, and play this because you don't want a 3-on-1 storming one guy. I spent the whole season doing that on the New Orleans Voodoo. 19 makes a great pass to Canoodle,
nice handle.
and then he
Nice.
passes to you.
Nice.
Good goal. Get 2-1. Oh, wait.
15.
If you catch him, I think your range is about to get him.
2-on-1. You guys concede. Okay.
15.
If you catch him, I think your range is about to get him.
You slow down to 12 and he's
Alright.
moving 27. Like that's just the difference here. Like you can't slow down that hard. And Milk also actually that's not even an easy save. That's like into his pocket. I was gonna say it's like half Milk, but okay, wait, you guys are fighting back this
Take
game.
it slow. Please.
What
Beautiful.
touch. That's a little bit
Yeah,
far,
wow.
but alright, he Lee Jenkins did. This is the Lee Jenkins goal? Oh my gosh! What? What? I was like he Lee Jenkins did, but this is Lee Jenkins. This is the damn goal that he Lee Jenkins.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You chip
Come on,
this?
take it slow. Please.
Okay, the reason why
Right.
I'm gonna explain
Oh,
this to
he
you.
read my
The reason
shit.
why this touch is extremely
this
hard is because at the angle at which it hits your thing, right? You're moving your stick through, and I assume you're using a little bit of stamina. No, but I mean, like, yeah, like you kind of move your stick through, and this heel is actually pushing the puck, right? If you catch it on your tip, it won't do this, and that's why it goes so far away. But you've created one of the greatest clips of all time, so.
What?
What?
Oh.
What?
I've never.
What?
Oh my goodness! What a shot!
What?
We'll take it. All right, move on. Let's win this. Oh, I'm left. Chamberlain.
Okay, so it's an overtime ender.
I'm gone to Mal.
I don't
Don't
think
know
I can.
what's happened.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Fuck. Oh,
Just go back again.
That's kind of lucky.
I'm gone.
Yeah, that right here on the ground. This needed to go on the ground directly through you up to style because that's the only way it gets there in time.
Gone to Mal.
Is on the
I don't
ground.
know
think I
what's
can.
happened.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna turn out and then turn back in.
Okay, good job not getting too aggressive. Okay, okay. I would turn out here because of the positions of your forwards, right? They're both playing the puck because they think they're able to, so you shouldn't turn back into this. Even though you technically get to play the puck, you're still leaving, your defenseman to cover 2 players when you could be there. So don't leave too quickly.
fuck.
Do they score off this and end it? Yeah, I mean, I think you understand the gist of it. I think I've kind of hit everything that needs to be talked about. Obviously, attempt to see if you can be a little bit more. I mean, literally everything I've talked about, I think I've talked about like 5-10 times during the recording. So, I mean, I normally try and do a recap, but my brain is so fried because I woke up got on my computer. I played some Minecraft, and then the first time I spoke was the beginning of this VOD review. So, anyways, I'm sorry that it was so long, but maybe you can, just take the first, I don't know, minute or hour or 55 minutes or whatever, and then attribute that to your gameplay. But just really remember getting your stick into play. Like, that's the one thing that that really resonated with me, is like, obviously that, and like using your environment to help defend, right? Because as like me personally as a defenseman, whenever I try and defend somebody, I'm pushing them out to the boards. Like, okay, well, this is categorized as CS2. No, I haven't played it in a long time.
Describe anything.
But like,
stream and play it.
like if I go try and find, let's see, do I defend at all in this clip? Okay, so we're pressure. Yeah, so he sends it all the way out. Did I brick this or something? Yeah. Where is the clip? Okay, yeah. So look, see this? See what this isn't PPP, right? This is Jerky. Jerky doesn't want him to come out up to into the inside, right? But because I'm here, I'm also covering 7, right? This guy can't play through because I've got him. And if he wants to come back and cut through, I've got him, right? So even though he's not really he's not getting in front of him, right? I don't really know, like, you weren't doing like something super explicitly wrong, but like I said, I mean, he's playing, he gets beat, and he understands that this is gonna happen, right? But I was ready to already play the puck before Glenn could even think about what was going on. And like that's just kind of it. Oh, that was insane. I'm in the offensive zone in this. Okay, let's not look at that because that's bad. I was playing like the little owl. Okay. So I cleared out to the boards. He goes up to Smasher because he gets doubled. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. I talked about this earlier, how it's a 3-on-2. Because, I don't know if you remember this, but basically this guy was covered by 2 players down here, and I wanted you to pass it across to this guy, or an early up to Smasher, which ended up happening. Puck comes out to me in the corner, and this is a clip, so this leads to something, right? Now I'm open in the corner. I don't have stamina because I'm a fat chud, but I try and make a pass. It's terrible, but he can't receive it how he wants. I'm quick. I try and play it through to Smasher. Okay, cool. I made a bad series of mistakes, but it's fine. It's whatever. We put the pressure on. What the hell happened to the puck there? Wait. We already looked at this. What is happening? Okay. Alright, I'm like... Are any of these... This is unfortunate because I need to find, like... Is this a league game? No, this is not a league game. I haven't played league in a while. Well, I mean, since Thursday, but... Right, okay, yeah, see, this is a... Oh, I'm gonna end it all. Why? Oh, I see. I'm trying to use the fucking YouTube buttons. Okay. So... Am I on the same clip? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Like... I'm trying to find... Dude, I'm so bad. I'm trying to find, like... Is it here? Oh, I think this was it. I'm so sorry. This has been such a waste of time. W VOD review from Chino, right? Good little waste of time. I'm trying to find like good examples of like how like things are. Okay, this is one thing that I wanted you to work on is getting your stick like really active, right? Because like if I didn't swing this, Sty would have been back there. But I swing through onto it. But I let my goalie get this one, right? Because I'm not gonna skate all the way onto him and like fuck him up. Like I move my stick out of the way, like, and then I come out to Smasher here off the boards because I have up same, but I also have Smasher completely open on the other side of the ring. This is the exact mirrored thing that you saw earlier, right? Where it's a 3-on-2 because they have too many people like pressuring one guy, and now Smasher's gonna pick up the puck, pass to Owen on a 2-on-1, and bang! It's like it just happens, right? It's pretty unlosable from a position where they've just don't have enough coverage, and most of the time you're gonna get shot on net. That's kind of really all I can give to you. I've already made this much too long, but you know, you did send me 2 different games, so I did kind of want to talk through everything, and I want to give you actual examples. I try and give everybody examples of what I'm talking about, so they know that's not just bullshit. Because I'm not, you know, a D1 player, so I kind of have to prove myself because of that. So, that is how it works, I guess. Yep. I hope you enjoyed my waste of your time, and yeah, peace.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.